ladies and gentlemen, in case you forgot, Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel of GS9, they've been locked up for some years now. Just to refresh your memory, Bobby Shmurda came out with the Hot Nigga record. What was that, 2013, 2014? In 2014, Bobby Shmurda got locked up. Roddy Rebel, they got jammed up on some street nigga shit. They got caught up and jammed in some real shit. 2016, they pled guilty, or at least Bobby Shmurda pled guilty. Got time served for the 2 years that he already been incarcerated. Pled guilty to do 5 more years, all right? I'm going to throw up a little interview here of Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel and just why Bobby Shmurda took the 7-year sentence in totality instead of just trying to get out in maybe 4 or 5 years, or maybe, you know, he could have got out earlier than what he did. But the reason why he did it, I think, is super commendable and respectable. He was asked, why did you take the plea deal? Bobby Shmurda said, I did it for Roddy. They offered me 5 years, which means Bobby Shmurda would have been out by now. He would have got out essentially in 2019. But he said the only way that he could have got the 5-year sentence was if Rowdy did 12. So he's like, nah, I'm not doing that. The only way they'll give Rowdy 7 is if Bobby took 7. So he held it down for his dog, and they both doing 7 years. He was asked, if you hadn't taken the deal, how much time were you guys looking at? Bobby said the judge wasn't really playing fair because he was letting a lot of stuff into court that wasn't supposed to be. The only witnesses the DA had against us were lying cops. We had detectives lying, saying they seen us with guns in our hand. But when everything came back, there was no DNA, no fingerprints, no nothing. My lawyer told me we don't want to go to court in Manhattan with these white people because they're going to be looking at me as like a little black kid. And who are they going to believe? The word of this black kid talking about shooting shit up, or the word of white officers? A judge is going to believe the cops all day. We're black kids. These are white people with badges. So Bobby Shmurda made it clear that he was just going to do 7 years with Roddy Rebel so they could both get out. They're looking at getting out, 2020, 2021? I brought up Bobby Shmurda for a reason. Obviously, Tekashi's been the hottest story in news really over the last year, but definitely over the last week or so. Let me tell you, in the midst of Tekashi 6ix9ine snitching on every damn body, even people that ain't got nothing to do with it. I heard he told on Shaq back in the day when Shaq got caught cheating. It wasn't Kobe who snitched on Shaq. It was really Tekashi 6ix9ine. I heard Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched on Tiger Woods. Back in the day when Tiger got caught cheating with all them Tatianas, I heard it was really Tekashi who snitched. You know what I mean? Anyway, Tekashi 6ix9ine is making a lot of people's lives harder right now because he's opted to snitch. To each his own. You gotta live with the decisions that you make. To me, there is one rapper that will be benefiting the most. If you count Rebel, there's 2. With Tekashi and all this snitching, you know who's benefiting from this unintentionally? When Bobby Shmurda gets out in 2020, some point in 2021, because he held it down, and because Tekashi's situation has went so bad, I know he only had like 2 records. He had the Hot Nigga joint in the Bobby Bitch. It's Bobby Bitch, and he got locked up as soon as they dropped that record. Because Tekashi looks so bad snitching and ratting as an artist, Bobby's gonna come out and literally be on some legendary shit. And what I mean by that is, was Bobby Shmurda a legendary artist when he got locked up? No, he hadn't put out enough music. Alright? He had a hit record. The Hot Nigga with the Dance, y'all remember the dance? He had a hit record. But because he held it down for his dog and wouldn't take the little 4 or 5 years they were giving, I don't want to say little like I'm minimizing it, but what I mean is he could have got out and be out by now. In 2019, he could be out right now. But because he was like, nah, I'm not finna let my mans that I was with whenever we were doing stupid stuff together, I'm not finna let my mans do 12 years. He'll be, I mean, at that point, Rebel would have got out about 2026. He's like, nah, instead of him doing 12 and I do 5, because who am I without my mans anyway? We did shit, bad shit together. We did stupid shit together. We're gonna do this together. Give us both 7. I can hold it down for a couple more years for my dog, and we'll get out together. And when we get out, we gonna celebrate like some hot niggas together. When they play that record for the first time, I don't know who gonna get that first performance, but that shit's gonna be crazy. I don't know if they're gonna do that at the BET Awards, whatever. That is gonna be an epic moment in the culture because Bobby Shmurda decided to hold it down. And I'm not promoting anything that these dudes could have did. That's not what I'm doing on this video. But I respect when a man owns up to the shit he did. If there's more of that interview that you can check out, I'll post a link to it in the comment box. Bobby Shmurda admitted, like, yo, nah, we was doing some stupid shit. We don't believe that they had enough evidence to lock us up, but we ain't denying that we did some dumb shit back in the day. We got caught. We got jammed. It's IF up. Instead of me leaving my man out to dry, my man gonna do 30, 40 years when one of the things he was trying to do was hold me down. Nah, I'm gonna do what he do. We gonna do this together. And that's respectable and commendable. That's why Bobby Shmurda about to come out and be on some legendary shit, bro. You got my word on that. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.